Certainly great to connect you with two stars from the upcoming series on the Sci-Fi Network, Childhood's End. Sounds interesting just from the title alone, but it's a unique series, guys. Is it kind of like a mini-series?
Yeah, absolutely it is, yes.
But nice. I think I like the format of it. It's 3 nights in a row, so it's literally like three 2-hour movies, and it's not something that people have to wait week after week after week to see. It's a 3-night commitment, and I think it's a great format to keep people coming back.
Well, that certainly is a great setup just for me and the way I like to watch. I'm almost like a binge watcher, so instead of having to wait a week for that next episode, bam, bam, bam is going to be great. So tell us about the partnership with Sci-Fi Channel. What makes it so great?
I think what's impressed me the most is what they've been able to achieve in this project. It was a very ambitious project. People have been trying to make it for the last 60 years and find a way to adapt it to screen, and it was always thought to be too much, too big of a nut to crack, and very expensive to do because the effects that it would require just really probably put that budget in another stratosphere. But I think and how technology's developed and the ability we have to do fantastic special effects nowadays, they were able to pull it off, and it looks unbelievable.
Well, I have to say, certainly a great job teasing the show. I'm very interested. I've seen some of the previews, and they are really, really good. But Mike, let's talk about your dynamic character. What challenges do you enjoy bringing to life in him?
I play Ricky Stormgren, who's a mid-30s farmer from Missouri who becomes sort of the intermediary between the overlords and Earth. And I think some of the most fun I had was getting to share time with this gentleman here in his getup. As people will see, he had quite a monumental task playing the Overlord Corellin. And it was all done through practical makeup. So he definitely put his time in, and extremely difficult, I'm sure, acting through all of those prosthetics and everything like that. And it was to be on set and present with him in that was quite awe-inspiring.
Charles, out of curiosity, have you ever played a character with such built-out makeup before?
No, I haven't. I mean, I've done things with extensive makeup before, but never quite to this degree. But the point about it is that after 4.5 hours, which is what it took to put it on, once it's on, despite Mike's kind words, there's very little acting required. I mean, I'm kind of hamstrung, really. Although, I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen 1.5 of the 3 parts. I am pleasantly surprised that I am still vaguely recognizable behind it all.
So Charles, when you play that character, now that you've seen the episodes, doesn't the music just bring these characters to life underneath?
Absolutely. But the team that I was working with, I think there were about 6 people around me. I mean, can't really remember because I get to the studio, sit in the chair, go to sleep, and then be woken up when it was done. But I had a team of very skilled people working with me, and the thing was made in such a way that my facial muscle could still move, and my eyes could move behind the lenses that I was wearing as well. So, but it's quite a big number.
And Mike, what do you think it is about this story that has just resonated with so many people decade after decade?
Well, sadly, I think what resonates is the fact that in 1954, when Arthur C. Clarke wrote this story, you were dealing with economic issues throughout the world. You were dealing with wars and violence and famine, and fast forward to where we are in 2015, insert the same players in the world then to the same players in the world we live in now, and nothing has changed, and perhaps has gotten worse. So I think that's why it's poignant to get this out now, now that we're able to do it in this format, and also with the world events such as they are, to maybe hold a mirror up to humanity and say, all right, when is enough enough?
Wow, Michael, you're dead on with that. But let's turn to another subject. Your tremendous success, both of you, well deserved. What have you both learned in your journeys that has served you well?
Oh, I'll think about that when you answer that, Mike.
Well, I mean, my journey is still young, but I think for me, hopefully it's never arriving, never getting comfortable with material and comfortable with where I am as an actor. Hopefully always doing things that scares you and makes you nervous, and makes you kind of rise up to that level and constantly push yourself. I think when you get to the point where it's just old hat, I need to find something else to do.
For me, I think I've come to the conclusion that acting is easier than real life.
I just got to say, you guys do a tremendous job. Thank you for collaborating on this project. I can't wait to watch it come to life on Sci-Fi Channel. Again, Michael and Charles, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Con.